So guys, welcome back once again. Delay is very dangerous, but in this case it has worked so much for Nnamdi Kanu because everything now is beginning to go in place of Nnamdi Kanu's favor. Every condition now is favoring Nnamdi Kanu because you know that you cannot just try a man of God and you feel that you go scot-free. Welcome to this channel. In this channel I bring you the news, all the news happening around Nnamdi Kanu. So if you're new to this channel, you do well to like this channel videos, share this channel videos, always leave a free Nnamdi Kanu in the comment section, and most importantly hit the subscribe button and turn on this channel notification bell so that you won't be missing any trending update about Nnamdi Kanu. The NJC now has finally punished Omotosho by suspending him because they felt that he made several judicial errors. And yes, I told you and I listed those judicial errors that Omotosho made in Nnamdi Kanu's conviction. I told you that he made so many errors. It was something that was planned because Omotosho is a man that hates Nnamdi Kanu so much. He called him a terrorist while listing the seven terrorism related charges count on Nnamdi Kanu. He called him a terrorist. I kept on telling you guys that Omotosho has grudges with Nnamdi Kanu. This is why he's sentencing Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment using a repeal law. You cannot use a repeal law to sentence a man to life imprisonment. The young man was actually, you should show him the law. He could not show Nnamdi Kanu the law. I keep on telling you guys that Nnamdi Kanu had no case to answer. Omotosho used the anger that he told Nnamdi Kanu to enter into defense, and Nnamdi Kanu declined to enter defense. This was where he used the anger and said that he will punish Nnamdi Kanu, and he had to sentence him to life imprisonment. He has been trying several times to frustrate Nnamdi Kanu. He came up with this one, but now he is not going scot-free because now the NJC has now are now ready to serve him his punishment, which is to suspend him. And I'm very glad that he'll be suspended. This is the news that we've all been waiting to hear. Because Omotosho cannot go scot-free. He cannot do something like that and expect that he will go scot-free. He will not go scot-free. You know, I keep telling you guys that Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet, is a man of his words. Anytime that Nnamdi Kanu prophesies is what will happen. He told us about the Islamic killings and the Islamic buying and everything going on in Nigeria. He told us about the insecurity. He told us that in years to come they will want to Islamize Nigeria, and this is what they are doing. Now we are using our eyes to see that he has been right in what he has been saying since. Well, without wasting more time, we'll be getting into full details. I'll let you know everything what the NJC said. Because you cannot afford to miss the statement that the NJC told Omotosho. Watch those particular videos that will be displayed on your screen. Watch them to the end, and when we are back, we will continue.
Biafra is not a crime. If Biafra is a crime, how do we call the people that go inside the bush to negotiate with Boko Haram? Biafra is not a crime. Yes, Biafra is not a crime. If Biafra is a crime, then tell me, how do we call the people that go into the forest? How do we call all the people that go inside the forest to negotiate with bandits, to negotiate with Boko Haram? How do we call them? Biafra is not a crime. Yes, Biafra is not a crime. We have three major tribes in Nigeria. We have Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. If the Hausas rule the first tenor, the Yorubas should rule the second tenor. Then the Igbos to rule the third tenor. That is how we are going to fight for the betterment of the country. We should not sideline the Igbos. The Igbos are part of us. The Igbos, they are Nigerians. Biafra is not a crime. If Biafra is a crime, tell me the people that go into the bush to negotiate with the bandits, the people that go into the bush to negotiate with the Boko Haram, how do we call them? That is my question. Biafra is not a crime.
Then you don't have conscience. I'll play a video for you. If you have conscience, you will share this video. If you want the growth of Nigeria, you will share this video. You go hear what the people they open the hey, Jesus. When I say Nigeria is finished, Nigeria is finished. Both the police, both the army, both the fire service, everybody when they work for this government, they know what they do. And nobody go for them say they don't know what they do. I see this video yesterday. Since yesterday, now they send me this video. I don't watch this video more than 10 times. Trying to just understand one thing. What is our crime as a human being living in this country called Nigeria? What is our crime? What will be our crime I never feel dictate one thing will be our crime. I never watch video when I say I feel bad, feel terrible, feel useless like this. Watch this video and share this video.
Watch this.
How much did you spend last year feeding dogs?
We have 800 per dog per day. And we have 900 dogs. Multiplied by 365.
According to you, you feed that innocent who is presumed innocent with 750 naira a day at 250 naira per meal. And then a dog, you feed the dog with at least 800 naira a day. So a dog is better fed in Nigeria prison than an innocent Nigerian who is held. It's a policy issue, whether it is the intention of government to appropriate more money to feed animals than to feed human beings.
This is our country. Country where people say they value animal pass us. And waiting somebody to open useless mouths they talk. That means animal better pass us. Animal. Better pass us for this country. Not cow. They value cow pass our human life. The only Nigerian people say if you kill one cow, they'll kill 40 people. Mistakenly kill one cow for Nigeria, they go kill 40 people, and the government not go do anything. They value cow, dog, animal pass we when they breed for this country. Kill one cow for this country, president go talk. Kill one cow for this country, vice president go talk. Kill one cow for this country. Our new president, Shegumi, go speak. But kill 100 people, president no care. He not go speak. Since people they die, you don't hear your president come and say, go address the situation. Never. You don't hear your president go address the situation. No. You don't hear your vice. No. You don't address us. No. But Shegumi they speak. Yes. Is he speaking for the dead? No. If they speak for the bandits. If they open by the talk say, they take our taxpayers' money till they pay bandits to protect the forest. More they pay tax. Now, if it's not a shame and a disgrace, which better country go open and take the rubbish when they do so? May they go Togo, may they go Benin, may they go. And we have everything that it takes to fight these bandits. We have everything that it takes to catch these criminals. We get everything for this life, but they're not going to use them. You know why? Not them, and their business. They protect their family business, protect the coffers. But I know one day, God, when they sleep, go rise up, and we will be liberated from this shame and this useless.
Now, the whole issue about Nnamdi Kanu's matter bears a lot of question and defeats a lot of logic, because a lot of people, even Nnamdi Kanu himself had continued to say it, even rambunctiously in court, that they should show him the law with which he's being tried. Because by the time many people didn't understand, because all the people who were not privy to the charges and people who were not privy to the goings on in court were at a loss as to why would a man be charged for an offense that is not known to law in a criminal trial. Because a Nigerian statute book says that one cannot be tried for a law of an offense not codified and known to law.
All right, depending on your time zone and your location. That's about the 25th day of November 2025. And I want to say, first of all, credits to Arise News for actually packaging this educating interview. Very insightful, exposing everything within this man's Nnamdi Kanu's trial, conviction, and also sentencing. So in this particular interview, Ndedi very concerned about what transpired around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case are still speaking out. And I must salute this man for this interview for actually lending his own voice. I mean, if any name in the court that day on the 20th, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was still shouting, show me the law, show me the law. You know, a whole lot of people feel less concerned. Today it might be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, tomorrow we call Borogua or your loved person. I mean, how would somebody be convicted on an offense that is not written or backed by the law of that particular nation? Nnamdi Kanu keep repeating this thing. Omotosho, show me the law. I want you guys to watch this video. You know, initially they said he was involved in the NSAS protest. I feel that was an allegation to me. They said he made a broadcast inciting the NSAS protest that led to violence. But they also forget to play this particular video. Watch the video.
In a short while, our lines will open, but I do have a very important and very special announcement to make and an advice to those who are out on the streets protesting. At this particular point in time, this protest must remain peaceful. I beg each and every one of you, resist every provocation, resist every temptation to retaliate. But what we are suggesting is that every protest group must have two lines of defense. They must have two lines of defense, that all these government hired thugs, all these APC thugs, all these people instigated by the British government to try to disrupt these protests, peaceful protests going on all over the place, will not be able to get to the main body of the protest itself. There will be two lines of steel to protect the main body of the process itself and to stop all these thugs from making their way into the heart of the protesters. Very, very important, please. We are going to remain peaceful. This protest will remain peaceful. I beg each and every one of you, what Britain wants, what Fulani Janjaweed wants, is for you to turn violent, that they may paint you black before the whole world, that they may tell the whole world that you have another motive and another agenda. We know, the world understands, that the reason why we are doing what we are doing this very day is to bring about a better tomorrow for our young people, for their children, and their children, and their children, for eternity.